Hi, I'm Rob,
And I'm Ashley.
and this is Life Rewired. Hello, Ashley.
Hi, Rob.
How have you been doing?
I'm happy to be back, but as everybody that's in our group knows, unfortunately, my cat Angel, who you've seen make little appearances in the background, was diagnosed with brainstem cancer. It's quite an exorbitant bill, but they said like she's a great candidate for radiation, and it could give us a couple more years with her. So we definitely decided it was worth the investment. However, unfortunately, pet insurance denied our claim. Uh, Got to read the fine print before signing off on these things, I learned.
Yeah,
So, in hindsight, I should have chosen a different provider that would have covered cancer treatments.
yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to bring Angel on so you can all see her. Angel is a domestic short hair tuxedo cat. As you can see, this loss of hair is from where they had to do the IV treatment for her while she was at the emergency room. It will grow back, but we started a GoFundMe to help with medical bills. We were quoted around 18K, and that does include the emergency room where she had to see neurology, get the MRI that diagnosed her with the brain cancer. So I have a GoFundMe set up that Rob is going to share with you. I learned after the fact that not a lot of people are a fan of GoFundMe because I guess when I go to withdraw the money, they charge like a service fee. So
Yeah.
I'm going to lose out on some of the donations. So I also have Venmo and Zelle. My Venmo is at Today I Choose Joy. And then Zelle, that's only for people who have Wells Fargo. So if you have Wells Fargo, reach out to us on the email. What's our email address again, Rob?
It is Life Rewired at no. Let me start over. It's Life Rewired Podcast at yahoo.com.
Okay,
Th-
so
That link will also be in the description and as well on your screen right now. So
oh,
if you want to help us, well, if you want to help Ashley, and I
yes.
think that you would. I mean, even if you send $1, anything that you can send will help.
And if you can't financially afford to even send $1, I just asking that people share the link with maybe other animal lovers,
Hmm.
because we're appreciative of everything we're getting right now. And Angel thanks you. There is a deadline of November 18th, because that's when we anticipate she will be done all of her treatments. So we will have to pay them the balance in full. Right now, they're just requiring a 70% deposit.
Yeah.
So, me and Angel, thank you very much for being such fans. Oh, Rob, are you crying?
No, I'm not. I'm not crying.
You just got really red all of a sudden.
I'm a little emotional because animals are so near and dear to my heart, and I've had a week. But besides that, I just feel that I know it's a bad time. Is there ever a good time for any kind of a financial situation? And you
No, and the
guys,
thing that was so weird about this is that she like woke me up in distress. Like there was no warning signs at all that something was happening. And when she wouldn't stop crying, I turned on the light in the middle of the night and like she just like lost her balance completely and could not get up. So I knew something was seriously wrong. So I
yeah,
think that's what the shocker was too, because even
yeah,
when we took her in, the reason they wanted to do the MRI is they said worst case scenario she had a stroke, which nearly like punched me in the gut. But I mean,
mhm,
it would make sense for why she didn't have her balance. So when they called, the next day with the MRI interpretations that it wasn't a stroke and that it was brain cancer, I was completely floored.
yeah. I mean, who's going to expect that, really?
And I know
And
you have cats too, Rob.
oh yes, there are lies. I mean, Ashley and I both don't have children,
Mm-hmm.
but we have the four-legged kind, and anybody that's an animal lover, you guys know that they are our world.
Yes.
Yeah, and we don't ever come on here to ask for any kind of money, any kind of donations.
No, we do this for free.
Yeah,
Like well, Rob, I can't take credit for it, even pays for like Riverside. So like we've never like asked for donations. This is like, an exception because, me and Rob have kind of become like a little, family in terms
yeah,
of, feeling like a brother sister type. So it's kind
Hmm.
of like, you know, if one of us is struggling, the other one wants to help each other, you know, the other person out. And
Yeah.
this is these this is one of those moments. So
Yeah. So if anybody out there wins the lottery, you don't have to support
yes,
us financially, but help Angel because Angel is an
yeah.
angel.
And we'll never ask for donations for the
Right.
podcast. Our goal is not to monetize this whatsoever, but to be a
Right.
free resource for everyone.
Hmm.
But you know, if things like this come up, we will promote them. Just like if
Yeah.
you guys have any issues that are in our support group, if you guys need financial assistance, we would be more than happy to
Oh, absolutely.
advertise for you as well. So,
Yeah. My hope and my goal is to one day that this podcast will get to a point that it's so huge that maybe we could monetize to help others out. How great would
right.
that be for us to be able to say, you got a need? Hit us up. We'll help you out. And that's, I mean, I know that's probably way down the road, but you never know. Circumstances do change, and we'll just take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys want to help Angel out, please,
Princess Angel.
yeah, Princess Angel, please email us. There'll be also some resources at the end of the program that'll tell you everything that you can do to help Ashley out with this huge debt. I mean, that's not cheap, but
It makes me very grateful that we do not have children. I mean, we're still considered newlyweds, but if we had children, you know,
yeah,
costs always first go to the kids. So
right,
she's our fur child. So
yeah,
that's kind of the way I viewed this is when we met with oncology and they had such a good prognosis for her and really felt that treatment could help her. I mean, we've even seen improvements with her being on the prednisone to prevent inflammation of, you know, the cancer. So,
yeah. And we want to keep Angel around as long as we possibly can.
yes.
Yeah. So if you guys can help, and if you can't, that's fine. Please keep Ashley and Angel in your prayers
Yeah,
and
she
send
has her
good
CT
thoughts. Go ahead.
She has her CT scan on Thursday. She needs that to be cleared for the radiation. So we're hoping
Yes.
nothing is like found and she's just good to go. So,
Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much. And our next podcast is going to be. Do we want to tease it, Ashley?
so for those of you that have been with us in the podcast infancy stage, my interview was originally the first episode that had to be scrapped due to technological reasons. So our first interview ended up being on famous people with traumatic brain injuries. And one of the people we covered is a famous historical figure. And since I'm such a history geek, I felt like it would be great to do a whole podcast just on this person. So get ready to hear about King Henry VIII of England.
I love history. That's our next podcast, so stay tuned.